And I'm here with Ty Majeski, who I believe you finished 7th today. Very up and down day. I want to start with the contact with the 15. We heard you over the radio say that he came across your bumper and hooked himself. Was that the case?
Yeah, I talked with Tanner, and he kind of thought that same thing. So we apologize to each other. Obviously, none of us want to tear up trucks. So him and I are all good. He took responsibility, and so did I. I mean, two people were involved in that wreck, and hate tearing up trucks. So we're all good.
It was a race of attrition today, especially down towards the end. After that contact with the 15, what was the rest of your race like, and how did you get back up to 7th?
Yeah, just fighting. We were fighting some brake issues today. It sounded like maybe a lot of guys were. After what happened this morning, I felt like today was a solid day. We got some stage points, I think, in stage 2, and it ended up 7. So a lot of the guys that we're racing with for points had worse days than us. So certainly not a banner day for the 98 team, but a good step in the right direction towards the playoffs here. Could have easily been a top 5 today, which would have been our 3rd in a row heading into Richmond. So we have good momentum going right now.
You mentioned the playoffs. Obviously, you got one more race before the playoffs. What is the strategy when you hit Richmond? I know you want to win, but do you conserve a little bit in favor of points racing, or do you try to attack for the win?
So we're locked in. I saw on Twitter just now. So we're don't have to worry about not making the playoffs. So the mentality is to go and win Richmond. We were really good 2 years ago, won last year. So I feel good about our chances.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ty.
All right, I'm here with Conor Mosak, who was at the center of some craziness laid out here today. You had a great truck. You were running well, and managed to get dumped twice in the inner loop. Just, we'll start with the first one. What happened from there, from your point of view?
Yeah, first one I'll take some blame for. I feel like 17 and I were really tight, and I just caught his door in a bad spot. I think he could have given me a little more space, but I wouldn't fault him too much for that. The second one, though, I feel like they had a big lift at the top of the hill, so I went bottom of 3, and felt like I got clear, and 98 kind of got to my door, and then he just, I think, was carrying too much speed to make the left-hander and took us out. There was definitely room for him there, so definitely frustrating. Having another solid truck, top 5 day, and that kind of got taken from us at the end, so not much we could really do about that one at the end.
Unfortunately, this has happened a number of times this year. You've had good trucks, you've had good runs, it's just something happens.
Yeah, that's been this year for sure. Super frustrating, so just keep trying to get us some good results, but I know we've got the speed, just need to stay out of trouble, I guess.
All right, I mean, even with this trouble you've had this year, have you been able to learn a lot in your time in the 81?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, especially a lot of the mile and a half at the beginning of the year, we struggled on speed. I feel like we still could, be at the back half of the top 10, but, not where we wanted to be. And then I feel like we made solid gains on our trucks throughout the year, so I feel like just working with Blake and getting to know each other, we made progress on our trucks and the speed we've had. So I've been happy with that. Just need the end of these races to play in our favor.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, I'm here with Jake Garcia after a wild and woolly truck race here at Watkins Glen. You were looking pretty good, but ended up getting collected in one of the many crashes out here today. What could you see from your point of view over in the air loop?
I just got wrecked there, so it's unfortunate. Definitely made some mistakes today, and could have had a lot better day overall for our group, but at the end of the day, we were 5th or 6th on that deal in the bus stop, and that's by far the best I've ever ran on a road course. So I feel like I improved over the course of the day. Like I said, it definitely was not perfect, but I think we got our truck better, and just really proud of the resilience and all our guys, and our whole team. For keeping our Quanta services forward in the game, and staying determined, and all of us had a really good finish out of it. So excited about that, and looking forward to Richmond. But like I said, there's some things I need to improve on today, but I think I learned a lot today, and by the end of the race, I was certainly a lot better.
All right. With the unfortunate incident for freezing, it's opening up an extra spot in the playoffs, and you have an 11-point lead over your teammate Ben Rhodes with one race remaining. what are you going to have to do to be able to hold on and take that last spot in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's holding on or just having a good run, you know. I feel like when you look in the mirror like that, you know, and you're like, hey, I got 11 points, then you start to let things go, and then all of a sudden you've lost it. So we're just going to try to go to Richmond and have a good, solid run. You know, it sucks, the circumstances, obviously. I'm heartbroken for Stewart and hope he gets better soon. You know, it seems like he had some really bad injuries, and just looking forward to having him back out on the track with us. Always enjoyed racing around him, and yeah, looking forward to having him back out here.
All right, man.
All right, so one final thing I wanted to talk to you about. Well, two things, actually. First of all, you're nominated for the Hall of Fame. May take you more than a year or two. Sometimes it does that. But being named one of the 75 greatest drivers in NASCAR history out of the hundreds, probably a couple of thousand people who've raced in NASCAR in the top 3 levels, what did that mean to you?
I really thought I pissed them off a few times.
Well, I know you did that. But
yeah, I know. So
you're not alone in that.
Yeah, I was quite surprised and very honored. You know, I mean, that's no small task, and it's just you don't go into it when you're 18, because I had to wait till I was 18 to start. You know, I never thought I was going to be in a Hall of Fame. You know, and then growing up, you see the guys. I would go to the racetracks and you see the black jackets and New England Auto Racing or Hall of Fame guys. And I was, that guy's an old racer. Oh, that guy's an old racer. That guy's an old racer. Yeah, well, now I got one of those jackets. I'm one of those old racers.
You're still young at heart. I know that. So don't worry about that.